Hey guys, Five here with episode number 5 of our Burnley My Player on FIFA 22 video number 2 of today. Obviously we had the Leverkusen video earlier today. If you've missed it, go and check it out. We talk about some potential sales for the January window. And well, this episode does not start off the best, as we do jump up for a header, we go down, we stay down, and it looks like a bad one. You know, no one's coming to help us. No one's kicked it out. You know, they're pretty disrespectful, all things considered. But we are going to be out for 4 weeks with a sprained knee. A really bad injury there for ourselves. And it does mean we're going to miss quite a few games. And the potential of us going out on loan in January has just decreased, because 4 weeks is going to have us very tight with deadline day as we come through some of the results here. But yeah, it's going to be very tight with deadline day when we return from the 4 weeks. Obviously, you don't want to sign an injured player on loan. But yeah, we just got to hope we can come through this one. And you can see on the field, they're not performing as well without us. Maybe Sean Dyche is missing us. You know, maybe he's like, oh, should have played him. But we are going to progress through. See it, even a 1-1 draw against Burton in the cup. We knocked out in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup by United, and you can see deadline day. We're in the reserves for Burnley because we have been injured for so long, but we are back from our injury, and there is a short-term loan deal on the table for us from Southampton, and we're going to bite their hand off for that one. The 31st of January 2022, 60k per week, and Southampton are going to be the team we go out on loan with for the next 6 months, pretty much, closer to maybe 4 or 5, because we did sign on literally deadline day. But the first game we're going to play is going to be against Spurs. We are in the first team for Southampton, which is really good to see. And you can see some of the match objectives. They're pretty easy, all things considered, in this one. Against the Spurs team, who are they're struggling pretty badly in the league. And we should be able to get a result here on our debut, as we're going to charge through on the ball. Played across to our strike banner, who is going to be Divock Origi here at Southampton. And the first chance is going to come our way, but Lloris, great reactions, cat-like reflexes, denying us the chance of putting Southampton 1-0 up and scoring our first goal for the Saints on our debut. As we have another chance here as we turn the man, strike it from range, and again denied by Hugo Lloris, the captain of Spurs. But from the resulting corner, we're going to look to head this one home. Hopefully we can do so. It's played into a dangerous area. We don't quite get to it, but I believe it's Jan Bednarek, the Polish centre-back, rises the highest, nods the ball past Hugo Lloris, and we are 1-0 to the good against Spurs in a very, very good game from ourselves. We're playing really well. You know, on the 7.8, we haven't had a goal contribution yet, so it's just going to boost up should we get an assist or a goal, as we're going to charge down on goal here for the first time, and we strike it on the weaker left foot. And we get up to that 10.0 rating. We beat Lloris in net, and we've just doubled our lead here against Spurs. We're 2-0 up now, and we're playing really, really well. We could have even had more if our shots, that first shot we had gone in. We could have even had the brace here, moving on for the hat-trick, but not quite working out that way. But out wide, we're going to call for the ball. Dinked inside on the volley. Blocked, and again denied the chance of another goal. Ralph Hasenhüttl, bit fuming at that one, but you know, you can agree with him. We've had a lot of chances and we've fluffed quite a few of them. As Spurs in the last few minutes, a great strike, thankfully blocked by the defence, but it's going to fall back to Højbjerg as he plays it into Heung-min Son, shoots it at the near post. And this last 12 minutes is going to be a bit of a shaky one, but we are going to be able to see it through and win this game very, very comfortably. That Heung-min Son shot right at the end was one of their only real chances in the whole game. And we see a 9.3 rating and a nice goal to our name. The Man of the Match award for our first game at Southampton. And it does look like this loan move is going to be a very good one for us, all things considered. As we can, back-to-back first team games, which was really good to see how we're playing in the first team now. As we're taking on United at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. And bit harder on the objectives this time. He wants me to get an assist, but I will tell you now, this game was absolutely dominated by Manchester United. They had, I don't know how much possession of the ball, but they really, really didn't let us have a sniff. And Van der Beek with a brilliant goal. Ollie's finally let him into the first team, and he does show what he's worth there, putting Man United 1-0 up. And they're not done there, you know, they're just going to come relentlessly attacking us as Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese man, plays it into his fellow countryman, Bruno Fernandes, back to Ronaldo, lovely ball there, really, really good dedication there from Jadon Sancho to get to the ball, plays it across, and again, that's 2-0, thankfully Fernandes' shot is blocked there, clearing upfield, maybe we can get him on the counter-attack here, but it's going to be headed back to Bruno. Bruno tried to get it to Rashford. The first time didn't work out. Fred to Ronaldo. Ronaldo through to Bruno. Bruno strikes it. A very similar goal to the one scored by Donny van de Beek. And you can see there, failing our objectives, going down in the eyes of Ralph Hasenhüttl. But it's a really difficult game, I'll tell you that. And this one was just as difficult, not for the reasons on the pitch, but for the reasons... They were my fault, basically. It was snowing. I kept him in the white kit. I kept the white ball. And yeah, it was just really, really difficult to play in this one. You know, if you're not paying attention fully, you lose track of the ball. You lose track of maybe an Everton player who's marking you. But we do a nice little shimmy there. But it is denied by Jordan Pickford 17 minutes into the game. But, you know, we're showcasing our skills here at Southampton. It's really, really good to see us 4 minutes into the second half. Receive the ball here. Knock it through to Divock Origi. And he just blasts it into the back of the net, bumping us up to that 7.7. We get an assist for our Belgian strike partner. And things are looking good in this one against Everton, as we're going to look to maybe open the floodgates and charge on. But the newly transferred James Rodriguez, he's transferred to Qatar, I do believe, plays it inside, a really poor ball. And Richarlison, poor clearance. And Richarlison pays. What does Richarlison do? Richarlison takes advantage of that. Finally get my words out there, and that is how the game is going to end, as a 1-1 draw. So we've had a win against Spurs, a loss against United, and a draw against Everton. Coming into this one against Norwich, hopefully we can get a win. You know, we've been playing pretty well. You know, we've got a goal and an assist in the 3 games, and we can just push on. Maybe even against Norwich here today. You know, they're one of the relegation teams in the table right now, but if we can kind of get a hat-trick against them, maybe push us into maybe even England contention before the World Cup at the end of this year. But we are charging past Max Aarons 11 minutes into the game. Got a chance here. Do we shoot? Do we play it across? We are going to play it across to Armstrong. It's an incredible, incredible save from the keeper to deny us the chance of going 1-0 up in this one. And just a few minutes later, Norwich are going to go down this left-hand side through Rashica. Rashica to Pukki. Brilliantly threaded ball and a lovely strike into that top right-hand corner. And the Finnish striker, he's not finished, he's only 28, but he does make it 1-0. And we have now gone down to one of the worst teams in the league in league form in kind of their performances. But thankfully, we do get back into the game. Another assist for ourselves, as you see there in the top right-hand corner. Us and Origi are working out quite nicely in this one. But in injury time of the first half, Norman on the ball, lays it off to Rupp. Rupp to Rashica, had an assist for the first goal. He's going to get another one for the goal by Rupp. And we're 2-1 down here, and we're into the final few minutes. We're going to receive the ball. We're going to take on Kabak. We're going to look to just blast past and play a lovely ball through to our strike partner. I believe it's Nathan Redmond, playing it back across. And in the 86th minute, we get our second goal for Southampton. We've got 2 goals, 2 assists now in the Southampton colours. And we've just saved us a point in this one. And that is how this episode is going to end. A disappointing draw against Norwich. But for ourselves, it was pretty good. We got a goal. We got the man of the match. But that's it for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.